Do you think that I got scared and I'm not gonna do it? Do you think that I chickened out? Thinking, oh, Shelby got too scared. Shelby doesn't think she's gonna do it. Shelby's gonna fail. I spent $100 on a full face at Walgreens and we're gonna see if I can actually pull this off. It's really sad that $100 doesn't even buy a full face of makeup at the actual drugstore anymore. Makeup prices in general have gotten out of control, but the fact that the drugstore is so expensive is insane. Is this totally fair? Probably not, because I didn't buy any brushes. I didn't buy any tools. I'm gonna use what I already own. But let me just say this, because a lot of people are saying this in the comment section. I know that not everybody has even $100 to go out and buy an entire full face of makeup at one time. But when I started building my collection, I started by buying one piece here, one piece there, until I got my full face. Just buy what you can as you go. As our only skin prep product, we're using the Wet n Wild Clingy Serum Primer. This does have 5% niacinamide. I love a grippy primer, and this one is supposed to be like a serum-y one. To be honest with you, this one is pretty thick. It doesn't feel like a serum. No, this one is thick, girl. Using some of this in my brows because we didn't get any brow gel because we didn't have any money for it, and see if it kind of holds my brows up. The moment of truth. Oh, she's grippy. Okay, perfect. We can start. Splurge on my foundation. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was a bad move on my part. I don't know why I did that. I should have saved money on foundation and spent money buying other things, but anyway, here we are. I'm gonna use a brush to blend this in. Where did I splurge? The L'Oreal True Match foundation, because this one is just my favorite. My favorite foundation, period. From the drugstore or Sephora, like, it's my favorite foundation. Going in with our cream bronzer, I'm using the Milani Cheek Kiss. I did also splurge on this. This one's a little bit more expensive. Also, I'm using my own personal one, obviously. The one that I purchased in the video, I'm gonna save to do a giveaway for you guys. Such a great cream bronzer. This was definitely worth the splurge. I did get a lot of comments asking why I would repurchase products that I already own, and honestly, to stay true to the video and like make sure that I'm spending $100, but then also whatever I already have, I'm just gonna save to give to you. I forget that not everyone that saw that video has probably been on my account before or would know that when I've done stuff like this in the past, I just save whatever I already own for you guys. I apologize for not clarifying on that. Okay, next is our cream blush. We did the CoverGirl cream blush. The skin enhancer in the shade Sleepy Mauve. This is a dupe for the Rhode blush in the shade Sleepy Girl. Something that is so crazy to me also is that these are $9.99 on Amazon. In the store, they were like $13. I'm like, why is it more expensive? These are really great blushes and I love them so much. CoverGirl ate with these. We're also using CoverGirl concealer. This one is really light, so I'm gonna be kind of light-handed with this. This is the CoverGirl True Blend 24-Hour Wear Undercover Concealer. I'm in the shade L200 Light Ivory, but I know this is way too bright for me, so I'm just gonna use a little bit. I do want to brighten, but I don't want a fluorescent under eye. I really do love this concealer. Like, this is a concealer I would genuinely choose. If I had to pick an affordable concealer though, I would definitely pick the Essence one. I really do love that one. It has become a favorite of mine really quickly. I also like the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. I felt bad because my Neutrogena concealer is one of my all-time favorites, but that one was literally $17 at the drugstore. $17 for a concealer at the drugstore is insane. You're pushing $20 for a concealer. Neutrogena, you should be in Sephora with those kind of prices. That's crazy. Favorite pink powder to set with is the L'Oreal Blurfection pink powder, but unfortunately that one is also like $14. I'm using the $6 one from Wet n Wild. This one is really good too, but it is very pink, and if you are any paler than me, it's gonna be pink under your eyes. But look at how blurred and brightened my under eye is. For $6, girl, I'll take it. Now, I have used this brow pencil in the past, but it has been a very long time. This is the Wet n Wild Micro Brow Pencil. This one is like $2. The shade Brunette, hopefully that's not too warm on me. It's gonna lightly fill in my brows. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Girl, why do I love this $2 brow pencil? Why was it so good? And why do I feel like the primer as brow gel actually worked? This is our eyeshadow palette. This is also from Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon 5-pan palette. This was like $3. I'm not gonna do anything super crazy on my eyes, because I literally can't, but I am gonna try to do a little something with it, but I know I can't get too crazy. Use the matte light brown shade in my crease, and it blended out pretty good. This matte, actually this is kind of a pearly, I can't really tell if this is a satin or a matte, but this like white shade on my lid I used to have an eyeshadow quad from Wet n Wild back in the day that was my absolute favorite, and I used it every single day. Kind of how I use my ColourPop Feeling Bubbly palette every single day now. That was me with my little Wet n Wild eyeshadow quad. I'm gonna take a little angled brush in this dark brown, and we're gonna do a little faux liner. Okay, for mascara, I also splurged and I got the Maybelline Lash Sensational Body Mascara, the waterproof version. I'm gonna use the one that I already have because I know I love this mascara. A Maybelline mascara will always be worth the splurge to me just because they hold curl on me like no other mascara will. Maybelline makes some of the best mascara formulas on the market, period. Add some color back to my cheeks. I'm gonna go back in with our CoverGirl blush. Did not get powder blush or powder bronzer because we didn't have money in the budget. So we're gonna make use of this one. And as long as you're tapping this over your powder, you shouldn't have any problems with it like separating or pulling up. I do this all the time and I never have any problems, but you do have to be kind of careful and not smearing it. You just have to kind of like tap it over. Okay, and the last step is our lip combo. So I'm going to start with our NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. This used to be my favorite back in the day. This was my favorite lip liner. I don't know why I stopped using it. I could have picked a better shade for myself, but this is what we got. So this is what we're working with. I'm going to go back in with the CoverGirl blush as our lipstick. Top this off, I'm going to use, what shade is this? Creme Brulee in the NYX Butter Gloss. Is that my favorite lip combo of all time? No, but it'll get the job done. Our last step is our Wet n Wild setting spray. This is the 24-hour natural finish setting mist. Okay, it's got a nice mister on it. Okay, bestie, this is the finished look, and is it my best work? No, but it gets the job done. This is a cute little glam. I think I could definitely redeem myself by doing Walmart and Amazon. So I'm gonna try again because I want to do lashes. I want to make sure that I can fit lashes in because I do feel a little bare without having a fake lash on right now, I'm not gonna lie. But it is possible to do a full face with only $100 at the drugstore. But I will say their options were very limited. So I need these drugstore brands to do a little better. Concealer at the drugstore cannot be 17 bucks. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think. I love you so much and I'll see you soon. Bye, bestie.